Yeah. Time flies, close your eyes. Imagine you could see everybody else's dream. What a comfort it would be. All along, standing strong, the way it ought to be. But you can never walk alone on your way to being free.
Hello, Buck Vandy here. Today I'm going to share how I made a beef pot roast in my cast iron Dutch oven from my friend. So I hope you'll enjoy it. She brought me a cast iron Dutch oven along with cookbook with large print, vegetables from her garden including garlic. Onions and potatoes and garlic. Wow, look at this. Oh my goodness. This is cast iron?
Yep.
Wow, look at that.
Gloves. That's your heat mitt.
Really? Let's just look at that.
Color.
Oh, that's beautiful. Perfectly.
Yeah.
Wow. You would need this in your rig.
No, that's heavy.
What are these? Just protecting?
Yeah, just protectors.
And so these are gloves? Wow,
yeah.
Cool.
Well, they're hot mitts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you.
It probably would fit.
It'll fit in the oven.
Oh
yeah, it'll fit. Not without the lid.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Right.
That handle's
but it does fit.
So you
perfect.
could braise something and cook it in there.
I could put the lid upside down, but I don't know. Yeah. Anyhow, it's beautiful.
With foil.
It's perfect. Thank you so much. Wow. This is the Dutch oven my friend Jan brought to me. First thing I thought about making is a pot roast. So I bought about a 2.5, 3 pound cross rib roast. I'm browning it on. I season it with salt and pepper on all sides. Then I brown all sides in the pot. I have to get a turn here. I want to brown all 4 sides, even the edges like here. Then I'll sear the juices inside. I'm slicing up about 4 carrots and 2 or 3 pieces of celery. Just getting them sliced up here. I'm going to put them back in the bowl. And then I have these vegetables, potatoes, onions, and garlic that she brought all the way from Washington, fresh from her garden. It's been so long since I've had a pot roast, home cooked, really any pot roast. So I'm excited to have it. I have to be careful. I splattered. And then that over, because that is so hot. So once that's all browned, I'll put it on the plate. So Jan is coming over about 5 o'clock for dinner. And then I invited my Mark, but he was too busy, so oh well, he's going to miss out on a good meal. Okay. I have some garlic here. Pause it. Okay. Let me turn this off for a minute. Let it cool down a little bit. It's very hot. Very hot. I already splattered myself, so I don't want to do it again. I caught it pretty fast, so that's to try to eat that. I don't know. I have no clue. So let's do this here. This way. There we go. So what I'm going to do is just chop this up really good. can saute it in the skillet and then add the onions and then add the veggies this way. That's good. Let me get this in there. I think the garlic is about ready to be stirred up. So that's, let's see. So here we go. On fairly low heat, but I just want to get it kind of browned. Let that come down a little bit. Let that cook for about 5 minutes. Oh, those are going to be good. Already smell good. Then I'm going to add the carrots and the celery. You know me, I improvise, so I have beef bouillon. I'm going to add 5 cubes of the beef bouillon into this water to start dissolving it. It'll finish dissolving in the stew water. And 5. So what I'm going to do is just stir that around a little bit. Let it start dissolving. Then I'm going to add the beef stew or the pot roast back into the pot. But first I'm going to put this in. So have some thyme. These are thyme leaves. Add a little bit of thyme leaves. A little bit of sage. Since I don't have bay leaves, that's okay. But I could add a little bit of Italian seasoning. So maybe I'll do that. I think I have that. Here we go. Italian seasoning. Pot. Trying to hold the camera and still do this is not easy. A little bit wonky. So that's all said. The seasonings around a little bit. You can see the seasonings in there. Oh, look at that. Pour my broth. So let me add some of the finger potatoes, which I just cut in half and thirds. A few more. A couple more. So let me get a few more. And I have a couple red potatoes. So here's some red potatoes. I'm going to add 2 more cups of liquid to this. So here we go. Last potatoes going in there. I'm going to mix it all up. Add some more broth. Because I did enough bouillon cubes for all the broth. So that's there. Okay. So now let me get a little bit more salt. A little bit more pepper. We tested that out. See. So let me pour this broth juice from there and there. Okay, let me pause it. So you can see I have a little small oven, but the pot will barely, so I'm just putting aluminum foil on the top of the pot. I'll pop it in there. Okay, I think it's time to pull the roast out. There it is. Let's see. It looks like I might have spilled over a little bit. So there's the roast. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that looks good. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness, that's huge. So that's going to be a meal for me and my friend Jan. Then I'm going to have to pull all the vegetables out, strain the broth, and then make a gravy. The easiest way to make a gravy is to make like a flour roux. Depending on how much gravy you want to make, I'm going to make at least 2 cups. Then I'm going to add some flour. Some people use cornstarch. You can actually use a lot of different things to make thickener. You can use tapioca. You can use instant potatoes. And so it's amazing how many ways you can do something to make kind of a thickener for a gravy. I don't like cornstarch. I do like gravy. I add a little bit of flour to the cold water and use a wire whip to get it nice and consistent. Okay, let's see. Hopefully. So here I am, really good, blended well. And I'll put it in here a little bit at a time and get it blended really in really well. And depending, when it starts to get thick enough, that's when you know you have enough. This spoon I can actually do forward and reverse. So it's getting thick. Takes about 5 minutes to start thickening up. Look at that beautiful brown gravy. Still have some onion in there. And it'll take a minute. And I may have to add a little bit more flour mixture. Okay, that's about right. That's pretty good. It'll be perfect on the potatoes and vegetables and the meat. If I want to thicken it up a little bit more, I can, but I think it's going to be okay. Wow, roast beef with carrots, onions, potatoes, garlic. What else?
Celery, carrots.
Celery. And then a pea salad. It's pretty good.